So we're at the trailhead parking area, taking off to do Hancocks on a less than promising day. We'll see. We had sun coming up here. We were expecting this. First thing you come to is a gate to let you know that you'll be crossing the highway. So on we go. So after crossing the highway, you'll come to these stairs that go down and bring you to the trail. It's about 9.8 miles round trip, and we're continuing to go. Almost in a mile and a half, and the trail will turn to the right, and they built the staircase for us. This whole area, I don't know how well it will be picked up, but it's all water. So if you're gonna be hiking out here in the near future with a dog, trust me, there's been plenty of water. Most of it's running right over the trails today. But like I said, it did rain heavily last night, so moving on. Now, here's the next crossing that we've got to go over. Looks like we're going to go across right there. Let me give it a shot anyway. Now, we decided to use the trekking poles to cross here. So Brandi's had no problem. Just a little wide stance, that's all. And she made it. Yay! Okay, we come to the trail junction. We're now going to take the Cedar Brook Trail out to the Hancock Loop Trail. That's gonna go this way. Hey, babe. And we get another water crossing to go. And then we're gonna head out that way. The Cedar Brook Trail, it's rocky. It goes up. It's not like the Hancock Notch Trail that we were just on. But we'll be on this for 1.1 miles. Wow, some serious trail erosion right here. All the roots are exposed. You come to this water crossing. We ran into 3 people who came out here and they could not figure out where to go from here. So we're going to show you what you need to do. Just come to the right. I mean, it depends how high the water is, of course. Just follow this trail right here to the right. Coming up around where my trekking poles are. We ended up showing them how to get across because they were ready to turn around because they couldn't figure out how to do it. And my lovely wife. Now directly across from here, it looks like that could be a water source coming in, and I'm sure it is when it's really, really high. But that is where the trail is. You just go straight across here. Okay, so we've come up to the bog bridges after that large crossing, which was a little tricky, but we figured it out. Yes, this is the trail. I remember on the trail report to put standing water on trail. This is nuts. Okay, these water crossings are real interesting today. Let's find one sticking out. So, on the way back, we'll probably just take our boots and socks off and just walk right through it. Of course, we forgot the water shoes, but that's all right. There you go, babe. Yeah. One on each of those. When you come up. Yep. Yep. Now that one that you're going to get a little wet stepping on. Okay. That one is sticking up. And then it's a long stretch to that stump. Use the poles to lean on backwards when you come across. Or get your foot wet. Skillful water crossing here by Cheryl. Pants are getting wet. There you go, babe. Yeah, these trail conditions are really a little bit damp. So it's more like going up a stream than a trail. But this is the way. Yeah, this is starting to become a ritual when I climb Hancock. Fell deep into a mud-sucking puddle. Water crossing, 101. Second lesson. Like I said, these have been interesting today. So far, we're doing good. Feet aren't too wet. And cross. A little easier than the last one, huh? Okay, we come to the junction with the Hancock Loop Trail. So we will be taking it. Oh, the sun just came out. Nice. Didn't think we'd see that at all. All right, I'm gonna go this way. Hopefully the trails are gonna be dry because they are just unbelievably drenched. The Hancock Loop Trail does have some up. It's nothing overly strenuous at all. That will come when we get to the base of the mountain. But a little history for you. Mount Hancock, before the Kangamangas Highway was finished, remember that was a railroad built by Henry. This mountain used to be one of the most remote and inaccessible mountains in the White Mountains. So, tidbit of history, according to Wikipedia. So we're at the junction on the Hancock Trail Loop. North Peak goes to the left, and South Peak goes to the right, which would be up there for 0.5. That is the way we'll be coming down. But this is the way that we're going. Slide on the side of the mountain. Wish I could get a better shot of it, but the trees are all in the way. Another shot of that slide. You can really see the fog up on the top though. So maybe it will burn off before we get up there. But we are heading down to go up. Okay, so we bottomed out. Now we're at the base of the mountain. And the trail will go up this way. As you can see, hardly. Zoom in on it. There is a blaze. Just a little bit of yellow right there. Continue on, I climb. Something just spooked the heck out of Brandi. I don't know what it was. Must have been an animal of some kind. Continue on. Brandi's up there chewing bark off the tree. Or moss. Silly dog. Looks like Stairway to Heaven. Aw, Stairway to Miss Brandi. It's already up there before us. Taking a little rest at the bottom of these stairs. We're probably about 3/10 from the summit. You work for this one. Coming in is easy until you hit the base. Then you work for it. Hey, I thought we'd check in. Guess what we're doing? We're still going up. We got about 2/10 left. Moving on. Look, the sun. It's shining on the scree, which is all that loose little rocks there. And you want to be careful on it, because it's all over the place up here. But you want to be careful, because as you step on it, see how it's loose? So if you try to get your bearings and step in a spot, and it releases, you're going down. So, it's just a tip for you. So, it appears that the up is over. We've come to the flat spot. We're just walking. The views aren't all that great. A lot of clouds out there. But considering every forecast we listened to said it was going to be raining throughout the day, I'll take it. Some bright sun up there. But we're continuing to go on this way.
Hey, come.
Oh, we made it to the summit. So, as you can see, it's treed in. Little trees. All right, there's our outlook. We'll walk down there and see if we get anything for views. This is the outlook from the north peak of Mount Hancock. Oh, by the way, Mount Hancock is named after John Hancock, one of the founding fathers of America.
Number 9.
Let's go get 10.
Heading over for Brandi's number 10. Very pretty in here, very mossy. It's a nice walk. We're going down at the moment, so we'll have a little bit of up. As I recall from our previous adventures out here, it's a pretty easy hike going from peak to peak, because South Peak is about 200 feet shorter. Yay! After all that up, it's a blessing.
More evidence of trail maintenance. Trail would have been blocked right here. Anytime you see these guys out working, give them a high five. Thank you, trail maintenance. Come up to some more bridges. Really, really wet area. Oops. Alright, don't want to fall in. There's a lot of them out here. It's a long stretch. Yeah. Taking you along for the walk. Sure that muck is pretty deep. Hey, number 10. There you go. Okay, heading down off of South Peak now. This will be a half a mile jaunt. A steep down, if I recall correctly. Of course, this mountain doesn't appear to be as steep as we remember it coming up the first time. But, alright, I need to pay attention here. We came from another mountain. Alright, I believe that's Mount Hancock over there. So all she knows is we just came from another mountain. Alright, I gotta roll. a lot of washed out area going down here. Hey, babe.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing. We're going down.
Trekking poles are our friends here for sure. Just trying to give you an idea of what we've just come down so far. But this side is the same as the other side as far as the street goes. It's all over the place, so you gotta really, really watch yourself. That stuff will send you flying. This area isn't as steep, but it's all boulders, scree, leaves, roots, erosion. It's a fun walk down. Moving on. Okay, so we are back down to where we had taken the North Peak Trail. We came down from the south, so now it's just retracing our steps back out. Hey, babe.
Hi, this way.
To where we came. So unless there's anything spectacular that happens, the next clip you should see will be back at the parking lot. Okay, like I said, here's the parking lot. Nothing happened from there on the way out. It was just retracing our footsteps. So, until the next adventure, the end.